So next up, we talk about scanning the target during a penetration test. And when you think about it, it's very similar to Johnny Five is Alive from the movie Short Circuit. See, gave you another homework assignment. Whip out the Netflix or Hulu account, see if it's available. Johnny Five was a robot that got consciousness out of all these other robots. And that's what we're doing here is we're going through trying to figure out which systems are alive on the network. And more importantly, how often are they alive on the network? Are they only up during certain times? We'll also want to discover the ports that are currently open on these nodes, as well as the services that are running. Each one of these things will help us to determine if there's any vulnerabilities that we can go after on the target. Another purpose of scanning the network is to discover any banners that we might be able to grab. Now, if you're not familiar with any of these subjects, again, you're going to hear me say this over and over. You need to go back and watch the course on ethical hacking and scanning the network. So by going through this process, what does it teach us? Well, it teaches which ports we need to close, as well as if we're offering up banners, can we hide them or customize them? And when I say customize, you know I'm a big fan of misdirection, right? I'll put a banner that makes it look like a Linux box on a Windows box and vice versa. Because if an attacker hits the box and gets the banner that it's a Linux box, he's going to throw Linux attacks at it when in actuality it's a Windows box. We'll also be able to see which services aren't needed, and if they're not needed, let's turn them off. It should also give us a feel of how we can standardize our firewall and intrusion detection system rules. And we're also able to see the vector of misconfiguration and what we need to do to go to fix those misconfiguration errors. So let's see how we start scanning in a pen test.